Have you noticed that your life has been giving you strange signs lately? Those coincidences that seem like messages, those intense dreams that stay in your mind all day, or that deep feeling that something is about to change. If you are a Cancer, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to reveal. There are 11 powerful spiritual signs that the universe is sending especially to you. And these signs are warning you that something truly grand is coming into your life. I'm not talking about ordinary changes. I'm talking about profound transformations that will touch your soul and shake everything you know today. But here's the problem. Most Cancerians completely miss these signs because they don't know how to identify them. They let the universe's messages pass by, and then wonder why good things take so long to arrive. You can't let that happen to you. Each sign I'm going to show you in this video is a door opening, an opportunity that the cosmos is placing in your path right now. And there's more. These signs don't keep appearing forever. They have a right time, a specific moment, and if you don't pay attention now, you might miss the best period of your life to receive these immense blessings. So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal each of these 11 signs with all the details you need to know to recognize them in your life. First sign. Your emotions become more intense and you feel everything more deeply. Cancerians have always been known for their special sensitivity, that unique ability to feel things in a way that other people can't even imagine. But when something grand is about to happen in your life, this sensitivity increases in an impressive way. You begin to feel emotions with an intensity that is sometimes even frightening. A simple song makes you cry without explanation. An ordinary conversation touches you so deeply that you keep thinking about it for days. You look at the people around you and can feel exactly what they are going through, as if their hearts were connected to yours. This is not weakness, quite the opposite. This is the universe opening your spiritual channels, preparing you to receive much higher energies. Think of it this way. When a plant is going to produce beautiful flowers, first it needs to create deeper roots. That's exactly what's happening to you now. Your emotions are deepening because you are preparing for something much bigger. Many Cancerians at this moment begin to feel overwhelmed and try to block these emotions. They think that feeling so much is a problem and try to shut themselves off emotionally. But this is the biggest mistake you can make. When you block your emotions during this crucial period, you also block the blessings that are coming. It's like closing the door right when the most important delivery of your life is arriving. The secret here is to embrace these intense emotions. Allow yourself to feel everything. Cry when you need to, laugh when you want to, keep your heart open. Because the more you accept this emotional intensity, the more you align yourself with the high frequencies that will bring these great changes to your life. And there's another important detail. You will notice that some old emotions begin to return. Those hurts that you thought you had already overcome may reappear. Not to hurt you, but to be truly healed this time. The universe is doing a deep cleansing of your heart, removing everything that was still stored there, so that you can receive the new completely free from the past. Second sign. You begin to dream more vividly and with clear messages. Dreams have always been a powerful bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, and for Cancerians, this connection is even stronger. But when something grand is about to happen, their dreams change completely. They become so real that sometimes you wake up not knowing if you were dreaming or actually living that experience. The colors are brighter, the details are sharper, and you can remember every part of the dream even hours after waking up. But the most important thing is not just the intensity of these dreams, but the type of message they bring. You might start dreaming about water, which is the element of your sign and always represents renewal and transformation. You might dream that you are swimming in a clean river, or that you find a beautiful waterfall, or even that the rain falls on you, washing everything away. All these dreams with water are direct warnings from the universe saying that a profound renewal is happening in your life. You might also dream about people who have passed away, especially those who were very important to you. Don't be afraid of these dreams, they are not bad. In fact, these are spiritual visitations from loved ones who are protecting and guiding you during this special time. They appear in your dreams to give you strength, to show you that you are not alone on this journey. Another very common type of dream during this period is one where you see yourself in new places, meeting different people, experiencing situations that haven't yet happened in your real life. These are premonitory dreams. Small windows that the universe opens to show you a little bit of the wonderful future that is being prepared for you. Pay special attention to the feelings you have within these dreams. If you wake up happy, excited, with a good feeling in your chest, This confirms that the changes coming are positive. The secret here is to start writing down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Take a notebook, leave it by your bed, and write down everything you remember. Because often the complete message from the universe comes in several consecutive dreams, as if it were a story in chapters. If you don't write it down, you will forget important parts of this message. Third sign. Impossible coincidences begin to happen frequently in your life. You think of someone and suddenly that person calls you. You need an answer and open a book to a page that talks exactly about that. You turn on the television and the program is talking about the same subject that was on your mind. These strange coincidences start appearing so often in your life that you can no longer even call them coincidences. And you're right to think that way because they're not actually coincidences. When something grand is about to happen to you, the universe begins to orchestrate situations and encounters in a way that seems like magic. Things fit together so perfectly that there's no logical explanation. This happens because you are entering a state of deep spiritual alignment. Your vibrations are rising, your energy frequency is changing, and this causes you to start attracting experiences that exactly match this new frequency. It's as if you've changed radio stations and are now tuned to a different channel, where things flow naturally. For Cancerians, these coincidences usually have to do with emotional connections. You might meet someone who has gone through the same difficult situation as you, and that person gives you exactly the advice you needed to hear. Or you discover that an incredible opportunity has arisen through a distant acquaintance you'd completely forgotten about. The universe is weaving a web of connections around you, putting the right pieces together at the right time so that a grand transformation can happen. But here's the crucial point. You need to be attentive to recognize these coincidences as signs. Many people experience these situations but simply ignore them, thinking it's just luck or chance. When you recognize each coincidence as a message from the universe, when you are grateful for each one, you further strengthen this spiritual connection. You show the universe that you are paying attention, that you are ready to receive, and this opens the doors for even more synchronicities to happen in your life. If you're enjoying discovering these powerful spiritual signs, I need to ask you something very important right now. Subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, so you don't miss any videos that can transform your life. Write in the comments what city you're watching from. I love knowing where the people who follow this spiritual knowledge are from. And if these messages are touching your heart, if you feel that these signs really make sense in your life right now, consider becoming a supporter of the channel. Your contribution helps keep this work alive and reaching more and more people who need this knowledge. Let's continue now with more incredible signs that will help you identify the blessings that are coming. Fourth sign. You feel a strong need to be alone and reflect on your life. Cancer. The Cancer sign loves being around loved ones. It's a sign that highly values family and close friends. But when something big is about to happen, you start to feel a different need, a deep desire to be alone, to have moments of silence and reflection. This doesn't mean you're becoming antisocial, or that you no longer like the people around you. In fact, it's the universe asking you to enter your own inner world, because that's where the greatest transformations are happening now. Think of a butterfly's cocoon. The caterpillar needs to be alone inside that closed, dark space for the transformation to occur. If someone opens the cocoon too soon, the butterfly won't be able to fly. That's exactly how it works for you right now. You need this time alone for the spiritual metamorphosis to fully happen. Many people will find this change in your behavior strange. They'll question you, they'll ask why you're so quiet, why you don't go out as much as before. Don't let that affect you. Don't force yourself to participate in social situations just to please others. This is your sacred moment of reconnection with your essence, and you have every right to protect this space. During these moments of solitude, you will begin to notice things about yourself that you never noticed before. You will understand behavioral patterns that were hindering you. You will recognize old fears that prevented you from growing. You will have powerful insights into your life's purpose. This is the universe preparing you mentally and emotionally to receive the blessings that are coming. Because it's no use receiving something grand if you are not internally prepared to handle it. It's like winning a huge prize but not having the maturity to use it well. The universe is giving you this time so that you reach the right level of consciousness and are truly ready. Take advantage of these moments of solitude to meditate, to write down your thoughts, to simply sit in silence and observe what happens within you. Don't fill all your free time with distractions. Let boredom appear. Let the silence bother you a little. because it is precisely in this discomfort that the most important revelations arise. Fifth sign. People and situations from the past begin to naturally leave your life. This is one of the hardest signs to accept, but also one of the most important. When something grand is about to enter your life, the universe needs to do a deep cleansing, removing everything that no longer serves your new moment. And this includes people you've known for years, situations you've always experienced, habits that were part of your routine. Suddenly you realize that that longtime friend no longer seeks you out as before. That group you participated in no longer makes sense. That job you've had for so long starts to deeply bother you. Relationships that seemed solid begin to show cracks. All this is happening because these people and situations were tuned to the old frequency of your life, to who you were before. Now that you are evolving, rising to a higher vibration, they simply can no longer keep up. It's as if you are on different radio stations now. For Cancerians who are so emotionally attached to people in the past, this process can be very painful. You may feel like holding on to these people, trying to keep things as they were before. You might even blame yourself, think you're doing something wrong, that you should try harder to maintain these relationships. But you need to understand a very important spiritual truth. Everything that leaves your life right now is leaving because it needs to leave. The universe is making room for much better things to enter. You can't fill a cup that's already full, can you? First you need to empty it before putting something new in. Respect this emptying process, however painful it may be. Be grateful for the people who are leaving, for the experiences you've lived, but don't try to hold on to what has already fulfilled its purpose in your life. And there's something very important I need to tell you. Some of these departures will seem unfair. They will hurt in a way you never imagined. But trust me, in a few months when you look back, you will perfectly understand why it needed to happen. You will even be grateful for having had the strength to let go, because if you hadn't let go, you wouldn't have had space to receive the incredible blessings that are arriving now. Sixth sign. Your intuition becomes extremely strong, and you know things without knowing how you know. Cancer's intuition has always been powerful, but when something grand is about to happen, this intuitive ability reaches a completely different level. You begin to know things that are impossible to know logically. You look at a person and immediately feel whether you can trust them or not, without them having done anything. You think about making a decision and an inner voice says yes or no with such clarity that it's impossible to ignore. You enter a place and feel whether the energy there is good or bad, even before talking to anyone. This happens because your spiritual channels are more open than ever. It's as if you've developed a more refined sixth sense, an antenna that picks up information coming directly from the universe. Often you will have strong feelings about things that haven't happened yet. You will feel deep down that you need to avoid a certain situation, or that you should take advantage of a specific opportunity. These feelings are not paranoia or imagination. They are real messages from your higher self guiding you. The big mistake many people make at this moment is ignoring their intuition, because it doesn't make logical sense. We live in a society that highly values reason and undervalues feelings and hunches. So when your intuition tells you one thing but your head tells you another, you tend to follow your head and ignore your heart. But during this special period of your life, you need to do the opposite. Your intuition is now more reliable than any logical analysis you can make, because it's connected to information that your conscious mind can't access. Start testing your intuition in small, everyday situations. When the phone rings, try to guess who it is before looking. When choosing a route, feel which one seems best and see what happens. The more you trust and act on your intuition, the stronger it becomes. It's like a muscle that needs to be exercised. And there's more. You'll realize that your intuition about other people is much sharper. You can sense when someone is lying, when someone is hiding something, when someone has good or bad intentions. Use this to protect yourself and to make better choices about who you let into your life. Seventh sign. You start seeing repeated numbers or specific number sequences. If you're starting to see repeating numbers everywhere, pay close attention because this is a direct sign from your angels and spirit guides. You look at the clock and it's always 11 and 11, or 2 and 22, or 3 and 33. You receive change and the amount has repeating numbers. The license plate of the car in front of you has a special sequence. The number on your password appears repeatedly somewhere. These are not random coincidences. They are coded messages from the universe especially for you. Each numerical sequence has a specific spiritual meaning. Repeating numbers generally indicate that you are on the right path, that you are aligned with your purpose. When you see sequential numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, it means that things are progressing in the right order, that you are advancing step by step towards something better. For Cancerians, the numbers related to their sign have even more special meanings. But regardless of which number you are seeing frequently, the most important thing is that you recognize it as a sign that the universe is communicating with you. It's as if your spirit guides are trying to get your attention, saying, "Look, we're here, we're watching you, we're guiding you." When you start noticing these numerical sequences, stop for a moment and pay attention to what you were thinking or doing at that exact instant. Because often the message is related to that specific thought or situation. If you were thinking about changing jobs and saw a special sequence, it could be a confirmation that you should move forward. If you were worried about something and saw the numbers, it could be a warning that everything will work out. The universe uses numbers because they are universal, they appear everywhere, and because each number has its own energetic vibration. It's a language that transcends words. So when you see these sequences repeatedly, don't ignore them thinking it's just coincidence. Mentally thank the message, acknowledge that you received the sign, and remain attentive. Because the more you acknowledge and thank, the more signs the universe will send you, creating increasingly clear communication between you and the spiritual world. 8th sign. You feel an inexplicable attraction to spiritual and mystical themes. Suddenly you find yourself watching videos about spirituality, buying books about energy and consciousness, wanting to know more about meditation, about the zodiac signs, about how the universe works. Even if you've never been interested in these subjects before, now they seem to call to you in a magnetic way. You can spend hours reading about these topics, feeling that every word you learn makes deep sense in your heart. This happens because your soul is awakening to a greater reality. It's as if you've spent your whole life in a small room, and suddenly someone opens the door showing you that there's a huge house outside. You want to explore every room, understand every new space. Your spirit is hungry for knowledge that nourishes not only your mind, but especially your soul. For many Cancerians, this spiritual awakening comes with strange memories, feelings that you already knew these things at some deep level. That's because you actually already knew. Your soul always had this knowledge, but it was dormant, waiting for the right moment to awaken. And that moment is now. You may also begin to question things you've always accepted without thinking. The religion you followed may begin to seem limited. Scientific explanations for everything may seem insufficient. You begin to realize that something much bigger is happening. Layers of reality that we cannot see, but that influence everything in our lives. Many people around you will not understand this new spiritual quest of yours. They may even mock you, say that you are becoming strange, that you are believing in unfounded things. Don't let that shake you. This is your personal journey of expanding consciousness, and you don't need anyone's approval to walk it. What matters is how you feel when you are learning about these topics, the peace they bring to your heart, the meaning they give to your life. Allow yourself to immerse yourself in this spiritual world without fear. Read the books that catch your attention, watch the videos that interest you, try the practices that make sense to you. Not everything will resonate with your soul, and that's okay. Take what makes sense and leave the rest aside. You are building your own spiritual understanding, your own connection with the divine, and that is something very personal and unique. 9th sign. Your sensitivity to energies increases, and you perceive the energetic climate of environments. You enter a house and immediately sense whether that place has good or heavy energy. You're near some people and feel full of life, but next to others you feel completely drained. Some places make you feel energized, and others make you want to leave quickly. You can no longer watch certain television programs because their energy bothers you too much. It becomes difficult to be in crowded or noisy environments because you feel all those energies mixed together at once. This heightened sensitivity is another clear sign that something significant is happening spiritually to you. You are becoming like an energy sponge, absorbing and feeling the vibrations around you with much greater intensity. This happens because your chakras, your energy centers, are opening and expanding to receive higher frequencies. For Cancerians who are already naturally sensitive, this can be challenging at first. You may feel overwhelmed by so much energetic information coming from all sides. You may experience frequent headaches, unexplained fatigue, and the urge to cry in certain places. But I need to tell you that this is not a curse. It's a gift being activated within you. You are developing the ability to read energies, to perceive things that most people don't. And this ability will be very important for the new cycle that is coming into your life. The secret now is to learn how to protect yourself energetically. Before leaving home, visualize a bright white light enveloping your entire body, creating a protective shield. When you are in a heavy environment, imagine roots growing from your feet and entering the earth, sending all negative energy downwards. Take baths with coarse salt regularly to cleanse the energies you absorb during the day. And very importantly, start carefully choosing the places you go and the people you spend time with. It's no longer possible to be in just any environment or with just anyone. You need to be selective, protect your energy because it is now being prepared for something very special. Every time you choose to distance yourself from low energies, you are aligning yourself even more with the elevated blessings that are coming. 10th sign. You feel a deep desire to change habits and routines in your life. Suddenly you can't stand doing the same things every day anymore. That routine that once gave you comfort and security now feels like a prison. You want to wake up at different times, eat different foods, go to new places. You feel like changing your hair, the way you dress, the decoration of your house. You want to try activities you've never done before. There's an inner restlessness asking for change, renewal, transformation. This desire for change isn't a whim or a lack of things to do. It's your spirit screaming that you're ready for a new chapter in your life, and that this new chapter needs a new version of you. You can't enter a grand phase of life doing everything exactly as you always have. There needs to be a renewal and update of who you are. Think about it this way. When you move to a bigger and better house, do you take all the old furniture or do you take the opportunity to renovate everything? The universe is offering you a new house, a new life, and is inviting you to arrive there renewed as well. For Cancerians who like stability so much and have difficulty with change, this moment can generate anxiety. You might be afraid to leave your comfort zone, even knowing it no longer satisfies you. You might postpone these changes thinking you'll do them later, that it's not the right time yet. But I need to warn you. When the universe gives you that push to change, it's showing you that now is the right moment. If you resist for too long, you might miss the window of opportunity that's open for you. Start with small changes if big ones scare you too much. Change your route to work. Try a new food. Watch a different kind of movie. Use a color you never use. Every small change you make breaks down the rigidity of the old routine and opens up space for the new to enter. And pay attention. Some changes will flow easily, others will encounter resistance. When you encounter resistance, whether from other people or circumstances, don't give up. This resistance is just the universe testing if you're really ready, if you really want this transformation. Persist in the changes your heart asks for, because they are an essential part of the preparation process to receive the blessings that are coming. The person you were before wouldn't be able to handle what's coming, but the renewed person you're becoming will be perfectly prepared. 11th sign. You have an inexplicable inner certainty that better days are coming. This is perhaps the most important sign of all. Despite all the difficulties you may be facing now, despite the challenges, the fears, the uncertainties, there is a calm voice deep within your heart that tells you with absolute certainty, everything will be all right. Something wonderful is coming. You can't explain where this certainty comes from. Looking at the external situation of your life, sometimes it doesn't even make sense for you to be so hopeful. But the hope is there, firm, unwavering, like a flame that doesn't go out even in strong winds. This inner certainty is the voice of your soul, which already knows what is to come. Your soul has already seen the wonderful future that is being prepared for you, and it is giving you this feeling of peace so that you can get through this transition period with faith. It's like when you're inside a dark tunnel but you can see the light at the end. You know you just need to keep walking and you'll reach the light. Many Cancerians at this moment feel a strange mixture of present difficulty and future hope. It's as if two realities are happening simultaneously, the reality of what is still happening, and the reality of what is being born. It can be confusing, it can be tiring, but it's absolutely necessary. You are in the middle of the bridge between the old and the new. The important thing now is not to give up. Don't let the challenges of the present extinguish the flame of hope that burns within you. Don't allow negative people to contaminate your faith in the better future that is coming. Protect this inner certainty as if it were your most precious treasure, because it is. This faith is what will keep you standing until the blessings fully manifest. And they will manifest. Every sign you recognized in this video is a confirmation that you are on the right path, that the universe is working in your favor, that something truly great is about to happen in your life. Trust the process, trust your heart, trust the universe. because everything is aligning perfectly for you, even if not everything is visible yet. The greatest blessings often come disguised as difficult changes, and you are right in the middle of this powerful transformation right now. We've reached the end of this special video, and I sincerely hope you've recognized several of these spiritual signs in your own life. If you're a Cancer and have identified at least 5 of these 11 signs happening to you right now, you can be absolutely certain something grand is indeed coming. The universe doesn't send these warnings for nothing, and you didn't arrive at this video by chance. Everything has a divine purpose, and the purpose of this moment is to prepare you to receive blessings that will completely transform your reality. But I need to tell you something very important. Recognizing the signs is only the first step. Now you need to act accordingly. You need to embrace your intense emotions, pay attention to your dreams, follow your intuition, allow the old to leave your life, embrace the changes your heart asks for. Each sign asks for an action from you, a response, a movement in the right direction. The universe has done its part by warning you. Now you need to do your part by consciously preparing yourself. I want to leave you with a challenge. For the next 30 days, pay attention to each of these signs. Write them down in a notebook whenever you notice one of them happening. You'll be amazed by the number of messages the universe is sending you every day that you were letting slip by unnoticed. This conscious attention will further strengthen your spiritual connection and accelerate the arrival of blessings. Now answer me in the comments. Which of these 11 signs have you felt most in your life lately? This exchange is important because when you share your experience, you not only help others identify with it, but you also reaffirm to the universe that you are conscious and ready. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos about spiritual signs and the messages the cosmos has for you. And if this video touched your heart in any way, if these words resonated with your soul, consider supporting this work by becoming a channel member. Your contribution allows me to continue creating this spiritual content that can illuminate the path for so many people. Always remember, you are a special, unique being loved by the universe. The storms you faced so far have only served to strengthen you and prepare you for the beautiful moment that is now arriving. Keep the faith, keep the hope, keep walking. Because something truly great is approaching your life, and you deserve every ounce of this happiness that's coming. Until the next video, and may the light of the universe always illuminate your path.